Welcome, weirdos. I know I've been gone for a good little bit, but I'm back. I don't know which way. I'm gonna walk the other way this day. But I wanted to kind of speak to y'all on perseverance. Basically, okay. First of all, I understand why YouTubers be skipping the clips. Like, it go from one clip to the next clip. Like, it's because they talk like a normal person, and it makes the video longer. So, I'm gonna tell y'all what I had to do to get a job. You know, it's nothing special. You know, I'm finna start working at Burger King again. Come on now, it's nothing special. But I had to show them a part of me. Let me put my phone on Do Not Disturb. I always forget to do this though. And my Wi-Fi on. Alright. Man, it's a bit chilly out here. But I don't want to walk towards the wind. I feel like the wind is just hitting me in every single direction. Alright, y'all. So, basically, you know, I think I applied online, but it was the closest Burger King to me. You know, it's about a mile away or whatever. So, I'm too black for this, man. Too black, bro. I need to put it on a coat. Whatever. Basically, I applied online. You know, I got a call within a couple of days. I don't know. The start is just whatever. I got the interview. I think I got a call, and then I got the first interview. And you know, I aced that. You know, she was asking me about a whole bunch of different pictures, telling me what I seen. I was making her laugh. You know, the manager, you know, I'm trying to, show, okay, I'm chill, I'm human. You know, I'm not going to come in there with the fake smile on my face talking about, yeah, I really need this job. No. So, you know, it's whatever. I knew I got the second interview. You know, I get another call telling me when to come for a second interview come around. You know, it's one thing that I said, because she told me, I shouldn't have took it literally, but she told me, you know, just be yourself, because no matter, you know, if you think that whatever you say is gonna make me like what you say. I'm saying that wrong. I don't know how to use English right now, but it's cool. Basically, don't say whatever I think she wants to hear. Say what I want to say. Say what I know in my heart out. I would just say. So, you know, she came to talking about people stealing. Basically, in the nicest way possible. I'm like, all right, I'm not gonna snitch. I'm gonna distance myself from that person. Because, first of all, I'm not finna be associated with someone who steals. You know, as long as they're not stealing from me, you know, it ain't really got nothing to do with me. You know, let's say they're stealing from the restaurant. I didn't really think about anything else like other people or even myself. I'm thinking like from the restaurant. They gonna find out sooner or later. Either way, when I said that someone was gonna find out sooner or later, I'm not that one to find out. No, I'm really not. And I said, yeah, I'm just gonna distance myself from them. She kept waiting for me to say some more, like saying like, oh yeah, I'm gonna tell somebody. No, man, no. I've seen farther worse things than stealing happen in fast food restaurants. Come on now. Which is also none of my business, which makes it also none of your business. So, situation over. So, you know, everything else basically aced it all the way. And Well, we at 5 minutes. Oh my god. I hope y'all can hear me alright. Cause this wind be trying to really play my life when I be coming out here. Like, who wants to stay inside? Man, it's a nice day. This gives me a chance to walk. I be hopping off topic so much. There's so many birds around me, man. There's so many birds. I like the birds. Whatever. So, I'm not getting any callback. After a while, I realized what I just told the lady, who basically is the head person who is actually there in the restaurant, or whatever you want to call it, fast food place. I don't care. There's so much poop over here. I never be looking at the camera. Alright. So, I at this point I already figured out, I probably shouldn't have said that. I should have just said whatever she wanted to hear at that point in time. Because, some things you just don't take literally. So, whatever. I'm calling. I'm about to walk the other way. I always do this. I start walking one way and then I just randomly start turning around. So, I call. They tell me, okay, well, I think because I was waiting to see did I get the job or not at this point in time. So I called one time. I was like, yeah, been waiting a couple days. And I'm just calling to say, I had my interview on such and such date. And I'm calling to check and see. Whenever I want to ask a job something, I just look up on YouTube what I should say. Basically, I was calling to see if I got the job or not. I'm looking, you look up the right way to say certain stuff. So, I'm calling, and, it's like, oh, well, there's still other people on the line that we might hire, this, that. I'm like, all right. So, within a couple more days, I call again. Oh, is the person that you need to speak to isn't up here right now. It's their day off or whatever. So you know what? I'll call again on the day that they tell me that she's gonna be there. So I call. She gets her the phone. And I'm like, you know what? I'm ready. I've already worked at Burger King before. I know what I'm doing. I know what needs to be done. I'll be there on time. And I'll do my job better than anyone else there. Like, that serious. I was saying all this stuff, like, because I'm for real. If I want something, best believe I'm going to go get it. I'm just that type of person. If I want it to stay, I'm going to keep it there as long as I can. I don't know why. That might be the downfall of me. But, you know what? I did all that. For what? For a job? Alright. So, you know what? Next thing you know, she's like, alright. Let me call you back. She was like, okay, I'm going to call you back before 3 o'clock. Because I think I got home from school or something like that. Or maybe I had a day off. The wind just be blowing, man. The wind just be blowing, bro. I swear to God, my voice probably sound annoying because I sound different on camera. I sound different in recordings or whatever. Whatever. So, she told me she'd call me. This is once again about to be another long video, man, because I'm not even done with the story. And this wind trying to kill me. It's trying to kill the microphone. Got freaking construction happening over there. Like, what? What is this? What is this? Man. I turned the other way so the wind would stop blowing, but the wind blowing harder this way. I'm not even finna complain. I chose to come outside. This is my fault. This is all my fault. This is my fault. I'm about to walk the other way again. I can't do it no more because the wind blowing too hard. I don't even know what part I was at. I swear to God, do anyone even really be watching my videos up to this point in time? It's okay. I shouldn't say swear to God, but it's okay. So she told me someone would call me by 3 o'clock, either her or someone else. So they didn't call. So within the next day, I got a call. I'm on spring break at this point in time because all that calling was happening while I was in school. Keep that in mind. While I was in school, she was like, okay, you can come up here and get your work permit and we'll sign it there. And get your school to sign it by Thursday and bring it back during your orientation or before your orientation. So I was like, okay, well, my school is on spring break right now. Should it wait till after? She was like, no, it should be someone up. It should be someone up there. So I was just like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna figure it out. So one of these days, I go up there. I'm like, okay, talking to the cashier. I'm like, all right, can I get a work permit, please? And then she was like, oh, we don't do that. You're supposed to get it from your school. She was like, she would contact the lady that I was on the phone with. I was like, all right, you know what, whatever. So I'm calling up to my school and junk. Calling up to the Board of Education. Man, it's spring break. It's spring break. I'm about to sit down. That's what I'm finna do. But it's spring break, man. I already knew what was up. I'm not dumb. I already knew what was up. But you know what? I did all that bugging. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just figure it out myself. Alright, so basically, I couldn't get it. Thursday come before, maybe an hour before 4 when I was supposed to go in. And I was just like, yeah. So I couldn't get to a work permit. She was like, oh, well, I told you that it was work permits up at the store. And I was like, yes. I talked to a cashier. They said they didn't do it. She was like, well, you should have talked to a manager. So I was like, all right, well, what can I do? You know, I can get a work permit by, no, I didn't say what can I do. I was like, all right, you know. So I ended up going back up there to, talk to another person. I was like, okay, can I talk to the manager? And then she was trying to question me, like, oh, well, did you get hired? And I was like, okay, at this point, I don't even know what's going on. I don't know if I'm hired or not. Because I guess now I know that once you say get your work permit signed, you're basically hired. Man, this wind is blowing right towards my pits. So she's like, okay, well, let me call her. And then she ended up saying, like, this is a whole 20-minute process for some reason. She ended up saying, oh, well, I don't want to call her on her day off. Just come up here tomorrow. She's up here tomorrow. So I ended up getting a work permit from my school, getting my part signed. I come back up here. And they were like, okay, just go sit down. She'll be at the table with you in a moment. So I go sit down. She looks at me. I look at her. Keep in mind, this is a black woman. She give me that mama look. Like, man, you can't explain the mama look. Either you know the mama look or you don't know the mama look. Everyone should know the mama look by now. I don't care if you're 2 years old. You know the mama look. So, you know, she give me that mama look. And I'm just like... And then she just turns the paper around. She makes sure. I think she read over that whole little section to make sure that I had everything straight. Because if she would have found one thing uncompleted, God knows. Only God knows. But I think I know too. And that sun. I don't know why I just looked up at the sun like it. I don't know why I did that. Low-key hurt. But no. She ended up signing it. I got my school to sign it the next day. Came back, turned it in, and then left again. And yeah, so orientation come. I really understand why these YouTubers be skipping the clips. I really get it now. I always thought that was just dumb. Like, why y'all skipping the clips? But I don't got time for all that. If y'all just want to skip through this, it is what it is. You feel me? I look hot mess. I need to cut my hair. I need to cut all this damaged hair, man. It's too long in the front. You see that? How it's just like trying to fly. Alright. So orientation come, I'm like, alright, last Burger King, they ain't even have no orientation. They had me sign a couple sheets on the same day that I came up there for the interview. And they had me call a place up. It was little things. So you know what? I came in and I'm ready. I'm like, alright, they about to show me what's good in the back. I got my shoes on. I got my black pants. Put on a black tee. I get there. She was like, okay, both of y'all are about to have orientation, so you might as well get friendly with each other. I'm like, alright, whatever. So I go over near him. Hey, what's up? Whatever. And she asked for, okay, do you have your paperwork? And I'm just like, what? And then I was like, wait, we need all that stuff today? She was like, remember when I told you? Keep in mind, this is about a week ago. She was like, remember when I told you that when you come to orientation, this is over a week ago. She was like, remember when I told you when you come to orientation, have 2 proofs of identity? And I was like, you know what, if I leave and come right back, can I still do orientation? She was like, you know what, if you get here before 6 and I'm still up here, you can just jump in where he is. I hop in the Uber so quick that I'm grateful that Uber was 4 minutes away. And then I got back there within about less than 15 minutes. And yeah, I did that all for Burger King. But whenever you do something like this for a job, you have to remember that this is all for you. You have to make a good impression on these people, not for them. It's not for them. At the end of the day, it's not about them. You're not there for them, like, oh, let me just help you and I'm grateful that I'm getting paid for this. No, it's not no chore. This job, at the end of the day, this is all for you. So if you got to do all this stuff, then do it. Just do it. It don't matter. You have to keep going no matter what, because they'll find someone easy and that has it all down packed. It's not freaking spring break no more. They'll replace you easily. Not a lot of people want the jobs that they can just replace you like that. But if you don't want to be replaceable, yeah, I said that right. If you don't want to be replaceable, act like you're not replaceable. When I came back up there so many times, she was like, oh, it's you again. And I was like, yeah. So, like, come on now. Give me somebody different to talk to now. And you know what? I did that because I showed my personality in that. I showed how hard of a worker I am. And I didn't even start working yet. You have to do these things sometimes because this is all for you. Even if it's for someone else. You know what? We're not going to make it just about us right now. Even if it's for someone else, everything that you do has your name on it. Remember that. It has your name, your first name, and your last name, by the way. Your last name is with your whole family, basically. So it got, whatever you do got your whole name on it. It got your face, your name, and your actions and your words. They all go together. That's you. What you do, what you say, how you look. It's and what your name is. It's all you. So I mean, do your best at whatever you're doing. Period. You know, if you out here scrubbing cars, sweeping sidewalks, they better not see one little speck. One little speck. They might say, wow, like, wow, this looks really clean right now. Wow. You know, I never got a $3 car wash like this before. Wow, I'm going to keep coming back. Wow, you're such a good friend. You always help me out. I'm going to make sure that when you need something, I'm going to definitely help you out to the best of my ability. Wow, have them left like, wow. Like, wow. Who is this kid? Who is this woman? Who is this man? Who is this person? And where have they been? Because this is the exact type of person that I need. You know, leave people like that. You gotta be persistent, man. You have to be persistent. You have to. You know, it's like when you get into a relationship, you know, let's put it with straight terms. The guy, he will do whatever he can to just get with that girl. And then once he gets with her, he stops. I've done that, you know. I whatever. I did that. Whatever. Sucks. But you know what? That's not right. That's not right. You want something that bad, you gotta keep working towards it. Don't just show it, the first day, well, I guess if it didn't work out like this, the easiest way possible, then it just is what it is. No, it's not. It is what it is. It's never it is what it is. You can change whatever you think it is. It don't gotta be that way. Well, I did this because I ain't done nothing in 3 weeks. Y'all see that the sky clear, sun beaming, and so I did this because I definitely wanted to talk about that. You know, I'm gonna do more videos more often and make sure that I'm consistent with what I do too. You know, so. But I'll see y'all.